Sana hindi pumami yung kotse. Oh my God.
Israel once again does the unthinkable and the unimaginable. Israel is fighting for its existence. Ever since October 7th, Israel has had to defend itself from not only from its 7 wars on the ground, which are bordering with Israel, but it has to reach wherever the enemies are at. In the past year, Israel has surprised us with the type of warfare that has never been seen before in world history. Beginning with the beeper strike on the Hezbollah and the walkie-talkies, the 12-day war in Iran, and now today, we just witnessed something which we have never imagined. That Israel had no choice but to take out the heads of Hamas, who are so cowardly, hiding in Qatar.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sana hindi pumami yung kotse. Oh my God.
And sacrificing all the Gazans, the Palestinians who are in Gaza. They were sitting in the plush homes, hotels in Qatar, calling the shots. They orchestrated the October 7, 2023 massacre, terrorist attack, and war. But they were sitting comfortably, cowardly away, thousands of miles away, in safety. The wall, the Gazans were used as human shields.
هذا المنظر طلع يقولي صاحبين الشباب الجيب وجابين طلع جيب الاسرائيلي لا سجدة الشكر ان شاء الله على هذا النصر اللهم اتم نصرك وعزك يا رب لشعبنا وامتنا الله اكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله.
Well, today, Israel has done the unthinkable. It was able to pinpoint with precise precision the location of some of the heads of Hamas that still remain alive in Qatar. And we believe they were neutralized. This information is very fluid, very new, very fresh. It just happened. But it's literally unprecedented. Perhaps. But let's go back to 1972. For those of us that remember the massacre in Munich at the Olympic Games, it took Israel probably 20 years, I believe. But it eliminated every single one of those terrorists who are involved in this massacre. Now, the world needs to know, and the world needs to appreciate and understand that not Israel's capabilities, but rather Israel's commitment. Israel, now in the 21st century, has a commitment not only to preserve the millions of lives that are living in Israel. And many people don't realize there are 3 million Arabs that are living in Israel side by side, enjoying the same freedoms as Israeli citizens. And they prefer to stay and live with the Israeli government because it's the only democracy in the Middle East. But Israel is in a position now that has never been before to defend not only Israel, but the Jewish people. Before World War II, Hitler was very quick to announce his plan, and no one believed him. No one thought it was possible that Hitler is going to wipe out all the Jews. And we didn't believe him. Fast forward, World War II, 6 million Jews, a third of our nation gone. We declared then and never again, meaning that when your enemy tells you, I'm going to annihilate you, we now believe you. Since 1947, when Israel was declared a state, that was our commitment. Our commitment is now the Jewish people have an army, have an air force, and its ability to protect itself. We've never had that. For 3,337 years since we've been a nation, our enemies have tried to annihilate us, tried to blot us off from the world, erase us from the world. Nation after nation, empire after empire pursued the Jewish people, and they never succeeded. Passover, we sit around the Seder table. And one of the verses we say, in every generation they rise up against us, but God protects us. In 1947, God gave us back Israel after 2,000 years so that Israel can build a nation, a country, build an army to defend itself from its enemies. And Israel has propelled itself. It literally grew from a desolate desert to a superpower and the cutting edge of every area of life to help humanity. In the past 77 years, look how many Nobel Prize winners came out of Israel. In the 77 years, look at the innovations and inventions Israel has brought to the world, not just for Israel, but for the world. In all areas of life, in agriculture, in medicine, in technology, in travel, in food industry, in academics, in art, in all areas of humanity, Israel is on the cutting edge for the world, not for Israel, because our mandate is to be a light unto the nations. So today, Israel has surprised us once again. And at what point are our enemies going to know that we are no longer the target that we used to be? You are trying to annihilate us. There are no limits where we're going to go to eliminate the threat. We're hoping that for today's shocking, amazing strike in Qatar, it will send a clear message to Hamas. It's time to put your arms down, release the hostages, let the war end. The whole world has been so concerned about the suffering in Gaza, about the suffering of the poor Palestinians, the famine that has been fabricated is going on in Gaza. You really care so much about them? The answer is Hamas. They release the hostages today, no more suffering. They put the arms down, no more suffering. The war ends today. Why isn't the world putting the pressure on Hamas to end the war now? Well, hopefully today may be a turn in this war. Now that these heads were taken out in Hamas, in Qatar, and any remaining Hamas heads or leaders know that their time is limited on this world, so they better end the war now. Let's pray and we hope that Israel doesn't have to do any more of these type of precision strikes. But Israel wants peace. We come in peace. It's Israel Defense Force. We're here to defend Israel. Let the world support us and stop being gullible to all the propaganda that is just plain myths and lies coming out of Gaza. But realize that Israel is a true democracy. Israel is a nation that's built on life, for the living, We're not a death cult. We don't want death. We value life. Even today, thousands of flyers were dropped in Gaza City. Says, please evacuate to safety. Wouldn't it be nice if Egypt opens up its border and welcomes just right across the border? Bring them in, give them food and shelter. If you really care about your fellow Muslims, your fellow brothers and sisters, Palestinians, you really care about them, then open up your borders, bring them in. Let them come in as refugees. Let them get some food, shelter, and medicine. Why should they remain in the battle zone? It doesn't make any sense. Why haven't the Arab countries opened up the borders to them? Just like in the war in the Ukraine, when the war broke out, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of Ukrainians left to safety. There's no other war that the citizens cannot leave because they are being held hostage as well by the Hamas. And they want them to be pawns in this war and human shields. And many civilians could be dead. That's as great as Hamas gets. Let the world finally see the truth inside the right side of history. Let's pray for peace in Israel and peace throughout the world. We're very, very, very close. Let's hope it happens soon. God bless you. God loves you.